This is the 10th episode of the Struggle It Season 1. In this mini podcast, we will talk about 5 lesser known mysteries of Kedarnath Dham. Let's go. First, who built the temple? There is no hard evidence regarding who had built this temple in the first place. However, there are numerous theories made by historians, archaeologists, and religious groups. Some say that Raja Bhoj of Malwa, who had ruled between the year of 1076 and 1099 AD, has gotten this holy temple built, while another theory suggests that a great Hindu sage, saint and philosopher, Adi Sankaracharya, had built the temple during the 8th century in an attempt to re-establish the Char Dham Yatra. On the other hand, a theory also suggests that the Kedarnath Dham was built by the Pandava brothers in an attempt to receive pardon from Lord Shiva after performing their penance during the Dwapar Yuga. However, scientific researchers proved that the temple could not have been able to withstand the harsh conditions of the changing ecologies. Second, temple covered in snow for 400 years. Scientists and researchers have found proof that Kedarnath Dham temple was covered entirely in snow for almost 4000 years, and most people do not know this fact. As per the research conducted by the Wadia Institute of Himalayan Geology, Dehradun, the temple shows signs of having survived being completely engulfed in glacial snow without any harm being caused to the temple structure whatsoever. The scientists were also not surprised to know that due to this, the temple did not suffer much damage during the 2013 unfortunate and devastating flooding of Uttarakhand. The research workers discovered several yellow lines which are said to have formed as the glacier slowly and steadily have moved over the stones, making it clear that whomsoever got this temple made had kept in mind the terrain as well as the formation of glaciers and snow, and made the temple strong enough to withstand the force of the nature. Third, the shrine is always protected. As per religious beliefs and traditions, the temple is always blessed with the omniscient presence of Lord Shiva, who protects the Dham shrine diligently since the preceding deity is dedicated to him, in the form of an irregular black Shiva lingam. This has been proven during the devastating 2013 unexpected Kedarnath flooding, which has proved to be one of the most catastrophic devastations of the time. The main Dham shrine was protected by the massive mountain boulder rock, which had mysteriously wedged itself between the gushing flood water and the temple shrine, which did not allow the flood water to wipe out of the temple completely. This boulder can be still found behind the temple where people worship it, since it is also believed that the Lord Shiva has sent this rock himself to protect the temple. Fourth, why is there an irregular stone lingam instead of a Shiva lingam? The main idol of the Lord Shiva in Kedarnath Dham is in the form of conical, three-faced lingam, which is placed right at the entrance of the temple. Just outside of the temple, a statue of Nandi, the bull, thus the celestial bull of Lord Shiva, is also present. This conical black rock formation is worshipped as Lord Shiva inside the temple, since while he has escaping from the Pandavas in the guise of a bull, Bhim, the strongest of the Pandava brothers, had caught his wrath and held him by his tall since then. By then, Lord Shiva in the form of bull had been identified, and as an escape measure, he had started sinking himself inside the ground. This conical form replicates the Hindus, the hens of the bull, and the remaining parts of his bodies become the part of the holy Panch Kedar Yatra, the mysterious Akhand Jyoti, the eternal fire. Kedarnath Dham remains closed off for darshan for 6 months during winter, when the entire region gets engulfed in snow and experience extremely freezing temperatures, shutting down yatra and expedition of the region. During this time, the preceding deity of the Dham is shifted to its winter abode in Ukimat, where the pilgrims visit to offer their prayers. During this time, and the Kedarnath Dham temple remains lighted up from the inside with the help of an eternal flame or Akhand Jyoti, which miraculously does not extinguish from the time the temple gates are closed for darshan to the time of opening of the temple gates. This flame is considered to be extremely holy, and plus, since it is not extinguished throughout the 6 months of the temple being closed. So we are done with today's episode. Till the next podcast, stay tuned and please share this episode to your friends for getting this premium knowledge for absolutely free.